Hi everybody, my name is Rick, and if you're like me, you've done any off-roading, particularly for the Ford F-150, and you found many companies out there with questions in your head of what's going on, what to choose, what's the major differences. Today I'll be showing you what is the major differences between each and every one of them. This will be including Husky liners and Lasfit liners.
Yeah, I'ma let him. Early bird go get the worm. Worm in the dirt. I can show you what I'm worth. My hands in the dirt. From where they look when you not. A hand in your purse. Hell if you think I'm last, hey, last should be first. Go ahead and go feast your eyes. Chefing up, cooking them pies. Leaving no slice, believe on that.
Alright, so now we got our exact floor liner from Husky right out of the box. One thing to notice though is the excessive pungent smell you get of rubberized plastic coming from these floor liners itself. It is minimized once you have it out in the open here, but it stays onto the floor by itself. It's something to consider if this is actually going to get transferred onto the car or not.
So I'ma let him. Yeah, I'ma let him. Yeah, I'ma let him. I hit the nail on the head.
Alright, so now we have our Husky WeatherBeater line here, and this is particularly for the driver's side here. And one thing to notice right out of the box, it's a very minimal smell, but it is consistent. It is present on this liner. You can definitely smell it when you're trying to install it into the vehicle. One thing that I will say that will beat the other Husky liner is its lack of smell compared to the other Husky liner. The other Husky liner was very dense in its rubberized smell compared to this liner here.
I don't go mess with the ops. I just be calling the shots like I was holding the chop. Then I go hit up the block, cop me a cheese and chop. Probably go get me some time.
Alright, so now we got our Lasfit floor liners out of the box. One thing to notice right out of the box is there's no smell. I don't lie, I mean I'm trying to smell it here, it's not, there's no smell coming out from these liners itself. That's something that can't be said for the others, but I can definitely say this is not smelling. Alright, so now that we have our Husky WeatherBeater floor liner here, just first impressions off of the box. It's a very smooth floor liner to the touch. It does have its perspective channel keyways. This floor liner compared to others, it's very moderate in its flexibility. I would say it's on the middle scale. Flipping it over to the rear, I got stopping cleats. This is something that's common for most floor liners, uncommon for some. So these stopping cleats would add on to any added slipping from the floor liner itself, which are added anchor locks as well. Going back to the front, you have what they call is edge support. So this edge support helps any sun damage or any creasing of the actual floor liner itself. So this is the only area that I do see that has edge support, which would be right here on this driver's side footwell. Alright, so now I'm just going to install this floor liner onto the F-150. Pretty straightforward. Just look for your anchor locks. Once you locate your anchor locks, you just press down until you hear a click. And there you go. Now that I'm in my F-150 locked in with these Husky WeatherBeater floor liners, I can test the grip. It's very smooth texture to it. I do have some play with my foot here. But one thing I do want to add compared to other floor liners is the added or channel locks right there. You'll see there's a little bit more support where your foot was going to rest on the accelerator. So that does make me more confident, more comfortable of any snow, any debris that will get locked in here, especially in this accelerator pedal where you don't want to get stuck. But overall, Husky WeatherBeater floor liner is a good liner. Now I have the Husky X-Act Contour line. This is the floor liner that on the top of the line for Husky. One thing I do want to point out is its added flexibility compared to its predecessor. Another thing I do want to point out is its locking tabs. Something that floor liners do not have, and this one does. So let's go ahead and install this one onto the F150. So just going straight install, pretty straightforward. Just slip it onto the F150 as so. Look for your locking anchors. Press down on these anchors. Right off of the sound that I hear from this one, very, very smooth installation compared to its predecessor. Now I need to hop on. Testing out the grip of this Husky X-Act Contour. We got some grip. This is actually a lot more grippier than its predecessor. It also does have its support for any accelerator debris. Overall, this is a good floor mat. I wouldn't knock it for it being a little bit of an extra slipping on there. I would say this is a moderately good floor liner right here. All right, so now we have the Lasfit floor liner on here. First impressions out of the box, this absolutely looks like it's been covered with channel locks for any debris to be covered, which is a very good telltale sign of it covering any debris on my foot, whether it being slipping or snow or, you know, when it's raining outside. Flipping it over to the rear, you're gonna see little rubber kicks, little rubber stoppers, which is an added benefit. And you got your 2 anchors on the bottom, as well as side support. So this floor liner actually has support on its sides to prevent any crinkling or any creasing of the floor liner itself whenever it's in the sun. A lot of these floor liners get sun damage with the floor liner itself, and it starts to crease. Something you want to point out. Moving over to the installation itself, I'm going to show you how simple this Lasfit floor liner is. All you have to do is straightforward, has flexibility to it, has agility, and has the quickness of installing that floor liner. Go ahead and test the grip now. Oh wow, this grip actually, it has a lot more grip than the other floor liners I've tested, only because it doesn't have like a glossy feel to it. I could compare this to like a wood floor that's just been lacquered or just been finished. Other floor liners have that grip to it, but not this. This one actually has more of a matte grip to it. That's something that I'm just noticing off of this test here. And as you can see, there's no lack of channel support for any debris to fall out. So this is an added benefit, as well as its support for accelerator. There is support there, as you can see, or as you can hear. Hear that? That's actually stopping my foot. So if I do slip, accidentally press on the accelerator, that stopper is there helping me. That's the added confidence with these liners. Overall, this liner, it's giving me good impressions. I do love its simplicity, its flexibility in installation, and its smell. There's no smell coming out from this floor liner itself. I can't. There's no added plasticky smell, nor do I want anything smell coming into my vehicle.
Now, Lasfit won the majority, actually all of the categories in the flexible, channel support, fit filling, and smell. The Husky WeatherBeater came in a close second. The fit filling didn't fit exactly right, but the X Contour did. Now for the pricing, Lasfit has the best pricing. It stays at $129.99, whereas the other floor liners range from $70 to $238 and $62 to $360, which is not consistent.
I just be calling the shots like I was holding the chop. Then I go hit up the block, cop me a cheese and chop. Probably go get me some top, release for aftershock. Then I return to the plot, checking the gold at the pot. Gotta get it while it's hot.